Typically, Bollywood item songs are found in mainstream or commercial Bollywood films. The Bollywood item song is accompanied by alluring dance sequences by established female dancers or actresses in cameo appearances in the film. In some rare instances, even the actresses or the actor of the film perform unofficial item songs. Major Bollywood actresses of the past and present, including respected names like Helen, Aishwarya Rai, Katrina Kaif, Kareena Kapoor, Priyanka Chopra, and Deepika Padukone have performed item songs during the course of their careers. These songs can boost an Indian actress's career prospects and popularity. Hello everyone, I'm Tass, and in this video, I will be analyzing the most iconic outfits of the most popular item songs and item girls in Bollywood history. This is a 3-part series, and this is part 1. Bollywood films carried the legacy of Indian storytelling through music and dance, and that is why song and dance is usually incorporated into a film structure. It also serves as a way to depict sexuality on screen within the confines of a more conservative society. More practically, these songs are used as a way to market a film for a potential audience. Bollywood item songs are upbeat, catchy, sexually suggestive, and whimsical in nature. The female lead dancer usually wears very revealing outfits. The lyrics of the song tend to be uncomplicated and sexually suggestive, and they are very theatrical visuals. Valid criticisms of Bollywood item songs can be levied against them in respect of objectifying women. Elements found in the visuals, awkwardly suggestive dance moves, or gratuitously revealing outfits tend to serve the male gaze and male audiences. However, in a 2022 Vogue India article, the writer set out a more nuanced predicament, as female audiences do enjoy some of these songs as well. The writer posed the question: if Bollywood item songs are created to appease the male gaze, why have I grown up hearing them at my all-girls school dance parties? The takeaway from the article is basically that not all Bollywood item songs are created equal. While some may be distasteful, teetering on vulgar or cringeworthy, there are others that have evolved into becoming songs beloved by women that are routinely welcomed in female spaces for their playful lyrics, trendy dance moves, and fashionable outfits. Katrina Kaif's Sheila Ki Javani is an example of this.
Bollywood actress does an item number. We set women back a decade. So what do you have to say about this comment?
Actually, I'm really glad you asked that, because I actually do have a slightly different viewpoint on this, being someone for whom dance is a big part of my life. So I don't view my songs as item numbers. They're not item numbers, because dance is an art form. It's an expression. And I think in this world of, like you say, social commentary, that now everyone has a platform to say anything, sometimes we don't stop and question what is being said. We don't stop and analyze, is there a truth to it? So in some of these, call them waves, that get popular in the media, we have taken this as women dancing in films as they are being objectified. If you as a woman or the actress feel for 1 second that you are being objectified in a song, you should not be doing it.
I want to begin this discussion with an item song that is timeless for the beauty of its visuals, the depth of its lyrics, and of course the amazing outfit worn by the ultimate item girl of Bollywood, Malaika Arora in Chaiyya, Chaiyya from the film Dil Se. In 1998, Shah Rukh Khan and Manisha Koirala featured as the leading couple in the Mani Ratnam film Dil Se. Preeti Zinta also made her debut in this film in a supporting role. However, it was the music of the film by A.R. Rahman that was truly outstanding and has attained a cult-level fandom to this day. Dil Se is the rare, already brilliant movie that achieves transcendence because of A.R. Rahman. The pleasing, infectious whooshes, thumps, and claps of Chaiyya Chaiyya match the sprightly optimism of Love's First Blush. Interestingly, Ratnam heard the finished recorded version of the song before the song had been filmed. Upon hearing it, he decided to film it atop a train. The song employs neither special effects nor CGI. It goes without saying that the song is a classic, beloved in countries all over the world. Chaiyya Chaiyya is a reworking of Thaya Thaya, a poem by the 17th century Punjabi philosopher and Sufi poet Bulleh Shah. Indian lyricist Gulzar rewrote the lyrics and added a new title for the Hindi version. This was Malaika Arora's debut as an item girl of Bollywood, and what a debut. The credited costume designers for Dil Se were Pia Benegal, Manish Malhotra, Shabina Khan, V. Sai and Vaishali Pachori. Malaika's look in Chaiyya was specifically designed by Manish Malhotra. In this look, she wears a tight-fitting maroon backless choli with a black kajra and lots of silver ethnic jewelry, a square-style necklace, bangles, armbands, a headpiece, a piece around her waist, earrings and chunky anklets. She also has a black dupatta placed on her head. Interestingly, her dupatta has green, blue and mirrorwork details on it as well. I love this look because everything matches and coordinates, yet it looks so effortless. Sure, you would find this gorgeous woman on this train in this outfit ready to dance with the hero of the film as the train moves through the picturesque Ooty. The border on the dupatta and the skirt perfectly match her choli. This black and red shade color combination is found in the outfit on her dancing partner Shah Rukh Khan as well. It is also found on some of the turbans and waistcoats of the background dancers. The song was shot in Ooty, which is in South India, yet these looks and styling is not typical for this region. Manish Malhotra said that he was inspired by the village bells looks of the 1970s Bollywood by legendary Indian costume designer Banu Athaya when creating this look, and you can definitely see the influence of those designs in this look, be it the very tight-fitting choli, the many ethnic jewelry pieces on her, the various placements of the tribal black dot designs on her face. Malaika's outfit also has a feel of the black and red costumes of Rajasthan's Kalbelia dancers. Mang tikas, armlets and bangles are all part of the Kalbelia dancer dress. If we study the style of some of the Kalbelia dancers from Rajasthan, there is definitely an influence here. In a 2023 Vogue India article, the spotlight was on a group of these beautiful dancers, and the photographs from this article in particular are very striking. I really thought this article was so interesting. I loved the shift to focusing on the very different culture of these women and their style. I wish Vogue India would do more on non-famous women and their style, focusing on the different cultures of India. There are so many cultures and each has their own style, accessories and outfits. I'd love to read more articles like this one. Anyway, I will put the link to the article in the description box below because it is a very fascinating read. The Kalbelia dancers, who usually perform in groups of 4 or 6, must go through a 3-stage process before the main act. It begins with layering the face with an extensive coat of makeup, followed by the application of the bindi and then putting on jewelry. It must be dramatic because what's the point of makeup if it doesn't dazzle? Says Sushia Kalbelia as she applies a thick layer of foundation and accentuates her eyes with kohl and black eyeshadow. This is followed by appending her bindi with 3 dots above and below in a triangular formation. They represent earth, water and fire around the circle of life, the bindi, she explains. Geeta Sapera, another Kalbelia dancer from Rekha's group, takes me through every piece of jewelry that makes up the intricate costume. The beaded patia, neck piece, panchi, multicolored bracelet, shumar, earrings, kamar kapatta, the belt around the waist ornamented with mirrorwork and ghungroos, anklets. You don't suddenly wake up one day when you are 20 and decide that performing as a Kalbelia is your life's calling, Sapera says. Everything you see around us, the makeup, the pleating of the black kajra and the mirrorwork around the kamar kapatta that reflects the light at night is all taught to us by our mothers and grandmothers when we are 4 or 5. As the evening sun begins to sink behind the Kajra trees, the sand shifts with the direction of the wind and the gusts plaster the ordinary long scarf on the dancers' faces, ruffling their hair. Although the euphoria of dancing is enough to fill their hearts, it may not suffice when it comes to sustaining their hurts. Most of us conduct online classes on Zoom to teach tourists how to craft jewelry by hand and weave the mirrors into the kamar kapatta because dancing alone, as liberating as it is, does not make us enough money to get by, says Rekha. Before her debut in this song, Malaika Arora was known as a model and TV host, so this look was something extremely different on her. Malaika Arora shared that dancing atop a moving train was really scary at first, and she kept on thinking that she was going going to fall off because the jewelry that she was wearing was so heavy. She shared that initially her ankle was tied to the side of the train top for safety and to make her feel more comfortable dancing on a moving train, but they realized that this hampered her ability to dance, so it was removed. Interestingly, Farah Khan, the choreographer of the song, reveals that Malaika was not the first choice as the item girl for Chaiyya. The Indian actresses Shilpa Shetty, Raveena Tandon and others were considered, but they were either unavailable for those dates or were really afraid of dancing on a moving train. Malaika Arora shot to stardom when the song was released, and the song continues to be beloved with these visuals and her costume embedded in the fabric of Indian cinema. For the last couple of decades, Malaika Arora reigned as the it item girl of Bollywood. She has always had amazing, vibrant costumes in her songs. In the high-energy item song Muni Badnaam Hui from the 2010 film Dabangg, she wore 4 very interesting outfits, starting with this green look with a backless blouse and a gold jewelry piece on the front. In her second look, she had a similar black outfit with a lot of sequins and a silver jewelry piece on the front. In her third look, she had an orange outfit with green and red details, and in her fourth and final look, my favorite look, she had a bright pink outfit with green details on the blouse. The song is such a high energy, vibrant song, and these costumes really fit the vibe of the song. In the next item song, Kaal Damal from the 2005 film Kaal, Malaika wears an array of miniskirts and hot pants with bikini tops. She has matching highlights in her hair, but what made this item song special in 2005 was this was actually an item couple because Shah Rukh Khan joined her in this item song as well. They looked so good together in the song, and we get close-ups of her white heels in one of the shots. I love this item song because there was certainly an equal distribution of labor here. Shah Rukh Khan was doing so much in it as well. It's a great item song. It's not just an item girl in it. We have an item couple. Malaika also gave us looks in Hoot Rasile from the 2007 film Welcome, Mahi Ve from the 2002 film Kante, Anarkali Disco Chali from the 2012 film Houseful 2, and Aap Jaisa Koi from the 2022 film An Action Hero. She has been booked and busy as a Bollywood item girl for years and has been serving us looks for decades. In 2005, Bunty or Bubbly was released with Rani Mukherjee and Abhishek Bachchan as its leading couple. In the film, inspired by the American classic Bonnie and Clyde, the small-town pair become the ultimate con man and con woman until they are on the radar of a police detective, ACP Dashrath Singh, played by Amitabh Bachchan. The film was definitely a commercial success. The fashion Rani Mukherjee wore in the film became quite trendy at the time, and the music was loved. But there's one song of the film that was a standalone and standout success. I cannot emphasize enough the popularity of the song Kajra Re when the film was released. It was everywhere. It became a recurring song for Aishwarya Rai at award shows. The trio of the legendary superstar Amitabh Bachchan and his son Abhishek performing with the Miss World superstar and the most beautiful woman in the world, Aishwarya Rai, is really what made the song so unforgettable. The hook step of the song was also easy to learn, and this added to its popularity. In this song, Aishwarya Rai wears a modern pop culture take on the Bollywood style Tavaif look. The credited costume designer for the film was Aki Narula, Nerira Pumbani and Bipin Tana for the dancers. The choli is very short and tight-fitting, and she has a plunging sweetheart neckline. It is backless with tie-ups. Her blouse is a mix of pink and blue with dot designs on the sleeves and a paisley leaf design on the majority of the blouse. Her choli also has jewel details on the sleeves and on the border of the blouse. Her lehenga skirt is worn very low and has matching jewel details on it with a contrasting dot design. She does not have a dupatta in this song, and this look is really a mix of blue and rouge colors. Her outfit matches the set very well. Her hair is worn straight with extensions. She wears only 5 pieces of jewelry in the song: a dainty nose stud, a jhumar in her hair with matching earrings that are focused on at the start of the song, piles on her feet, and a hearth pool on her left hand. Her makeup is very fresh: a glossy lip, kohl-rimmed eyes, a hint of eyeshadow, and mascara. These elements really made this look very contemporary and easy for anyone to create. Of course, this song was elevated because of Aishwarya Rai, her graceful dancing skills, and her otherworldly beauty. Something very interesting happened regarding this outfit years later. The blouse that Aishwarya Rai wore in this song was spotted on a background dancer in the film Band Baja Barat. So what happened? I did some research, and I think now is the perfect time to discuss a question regarding film costumes. Where do film costumes go after they have been used in the films? The blouse that Aishwarya Rai wore in Kajra Re in the film in 2005 was spotted on a background dancer in the film Band Baja Barat in 2010, but the background dancer wore the blouse with a different skirt. Both Bunty Aur Bubbly and Band Baja Barat are films from the Yash Raj film production house. So the answer is very simple. The production house keeps the costumes that are created for the film, usually for reuse. Sometimes actors can request the costume and they could get to keep it. Most costumes make their way to the production house's trunks or petties. They are stacked and rehashed for the production house's future projects. Of course, at times, something an actor fancies goes home with him or her. No questions asked. When celebrity designers are styling for the lead stars, the outfits go with the designer. It all comes under the production costs incurred for a film. Aisha Khanna has been a stylist for Yash Raj films such as Band Baja Barat and Ladies vs. Ricky Bell. She says, at Yash Raj, all the costumes are stacked in petties, meaning trunks. Each petty is labeled so that you know exactly for which film the lead stars, supporting cast, and the extras wore the clothes. Later, for another film, things get mixed and matched. However, not all stylists follow this. Stylist and designer Navin Shetty does not believe in the reuse theory. I approach every film afresh. I don't recycle stuff or rehash from costumes used in an earlier project. After understanding the actor's character in the film, I go about making the costume. Once the shoot is over, everything goes to the production house's petties. It is their property, I have nothing to do with it. E-Town designer Lipakshi Elawadi, who styled Shraddha Kapoor for Ek Villain, says, for a designer, once the film shoot is complete, so is the job. What the production house or the stars do with the outfits is their prerogative. Even when stars have taken a personal interest in the shopping, the stuff usually goes back to the petties. I honestly think that this look should have been kept together as the look that Aishwarya Rai wore in the item song Kajra Re because it's such an iconic song on such an iconic woman. The costume without the context of Aishwarya and the song is just that. It's a blouse and a skirt. Knowing that it is the outfit that Aishwarya Rai wore in the song Kajra Re makes it special, if you guys get what I mean. I hope someday that iconic Bollywood costumes like this are placed in some, I don't know, Yash Raj film museum for costumes, because really Aishwarya Rai made this look have value and mean something. In any item song or in any film song or sequence, it is the actress or the actor and the scene and the film itself that makes the costume so special. So I think a lot of people like me would want to visit a place that had some of the most iconic costumes from Bollywood. For example, the white dress that Marilyn Monroe wore in the film, The 7-Year Itch, the very famous one, was recently sold by private auction. It's not reused or discarded because she is such an iconic historical figure in film and pop culture. There are a lot of Bollywood outfits that garner that level of interest for the Bollywood audience. So let me know in the comments what you think about these costumes. Would you want to visit them if some of the most iconic ones were placed on display? And which ones do you think we should place in a museum? Let me know in the comments below. So this is definitely considered an unofficial item song because Bipasha Basu did play a role in this film, but the song is remembered as a typical vibrant item song. Bipasha had 2 item songs, quote unquote, in this film, and these songs really became popular at the time and ended up being the most well-known songs from the film. In 2006, a Bollywood adaptation of Shakespeare's Othello was released titled Omkara. I actually loved this adaptation. I thought Saif Ali Khan as the Iago character character in the film was really good. The film was screened at both the Cannes Film Festival and the Cairo Film Festival. Bipasha Basu plays the role of Bianca in this film, and she's renamed as Bilo. Credited costume designer for Bipasha in this film was Dolly Aluwalia Tiwari and Rocky S. It is unofficially an item song because it is performed by one of the actors of the film, but the song was a super hit. She wears a ghagra choli with lots of sequin work. She has a dupatta at the start of the song. The look had a very contemporary feel because of the halter style of the blouse and the length of the skirt being a little shorter. The colors of this outfit were very unique as well. Blue, fuchsia, and orange. She has red and blue bangles on both of her wrists, rings, a statement silver mangtika, matching earrings, a nose stud, armbands, and anklets. Silver-toned waistband definitely enhanced this look. Her hair had a middle parting and was left glossy with curls, and it also really complemented this look. Her makeup elevated the look, with sharp contouring marked by fulled brows, cold eyes, curled lashes, shiny eyeshadow, highlighted cheekbones, and a glossy light pink lip shade. Rocky S recalls regarding this look on Bipasha. Bipasha has the most fabulous body, so I really wanted to focus on her midriff, so the blouse was kept short and her lehenga skirt worn low. It was bold, bright, and brazen. The fuchsia and orange sequined lehenga was teamed with a self-embroidered halter blouse. The idea was to make it look very sexy and modern, but it also needed to appeal to the masses. The idea was to give it a nightclubby feel, yet ensure it did not look out of place in the village setup. Bipasha Basu has said in interviews that she did not think that she could perform an item song like this one when it was pitched to her, as she had a more westernized look as a model and in her previous roles in films. So being a village girl entertainer basically in an item song was something very new for her. She even said that performing in front of so many men initially made her get cold feet and was really scary for her. The director had to speak to her and reassure her that she should not worry because these are all actors, and that they actually had an exercise where all the men performed the song individually in front of her and in front of everybody else. She relayed that they looked so funny and jovial that it really put her at ease when she needed to perform. On the first day when I went on the set to perform the Bidi Jalele song in Omkara, I saw the crowd and had a panic attack and ran away. I had never seen so many unshaven, unkept, unbathed, and lecherous men in a crowded, sweaty place. Seeing all this, the sultry actress got really scared, and to make matters worse, co-star Saif Ali Khan reiterated her fears. However, later on, Saif tried to calm down the extremely nervous Bipasha by telling her not to worry and that they were there to take care of her. Finally, Bips did manage to calm down and gave a really good performance. There's actually another song from this film that is an unofficial item song for Bipasha as well, and it often goes overlooked because Bidi was such a super hit song at the time. She looks stunning in this black and grey outfit with antique silver accessories, and I think that this particular song, Namak, is very visually interesting because generally most songs of this nature have the item girl in very bright and bold outfits, but I like this because in this instance there's a huge difference. The outfit was very sultry, it's still very impactful. Also, her beauty and her confidence and dancing skills just shine through in this song, and she looks outstanding in this very demure yet sultry costume. The song is called Namak Ishq Ka. Bipasha says, "Space-wise, I have a small role in Omkara, but the projection of the character is amazing and people have appreciated my small role." Guys, this was part 1 of this 3-part series. Part 2, we will be discussing the mini item songs or dance songs, as she calls it, of Katrina Kaif. We will be discussing the OG item girl of Bollywood, Helen, and Priyanka Chopra's item song. So let me know in the comments below which Bollywood item song is your favorite and which costume is your favorite and who I should include in part 2 and 3, because I definitely want to include as many as I can. So I will see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.